Braving the big battle with the Baroness, an adventure in forgiveness. Colossians 3 verse 13, accepting one another and forgiving one another if anyone has a complaint against another. Just as the Lord has forgiven you, so you must also forgive. Prep the lesson on family forgiveness and contact Mrs. Woodson. We need to pay those kids a visit.
Good afternoon, Mrs. Woodson. I'm Melody. We spoke on the phone?
Yes, please. Everyone, come in. Sarah and William are in the...
Thank you. I wish you weren't my brother anymore.
Now listen here, young lady. Is that any way to speak to your teacher? Do you want me to send you to detention?
William David, I have been telling you all day to stop talking to your sister like that.
But Baroness said...
William, the Baroness has been using you. That's what she does. She makes you and your sister fight each other so she and her crystal can get stronger.
The green one on her stick?
Exactly, Sarah. But we're not going to let her win, are we?
Do you understand, William? The Baroness has been controlling you with conflict, but you can seek forgiveness. You have the ability to change that, just like when Esau forgave Jacob.
That's right. Do either of you know who Jacob and Esau are?
Aren't they brothers in the Bible?
Yes, Sarah. Twin brothers, in fact. You see, even good families can have horrible conflicts, none more so than the famous story of little Jacob and big, strong Esau. Their parents were Isaac and Rebekah. Esau was their firstborn child, but Rebekah favored Jacob. One day, after hunting and not catching anything, Esau was exhausted and very hungry. He asked Jacob for some of his stew, but Jacob said, "First, sell me your birthright," because Jacob always wanted to be the firstborn son instead of Esau. And Esau was so hungry he felt like he was going to die, so he sold Jacob his birthright for some bread and a bowl of stew. Many years later, Jacob would wear his brother Esau's clothes and trick his elderly father Isaac into giving his blessing to Jacob, and not the firstborn Esau.
When Esau found out what Jacob had done, he became so bitter and angry that he planned to kill Jacob. So Jacob ran for his life, and after 20 years went by, God finally told Jacob it was time to return home. Messengers warned Jacob that Esau was coming with 400 men on horseback.
Jacob feared he would be killed, but Esau forgave Jacob. He lifted him up and hugged him. Then both men wept together, happy to be reunited, sad at all the wasted years.
I'm so sorry, Sarah. I've been the meanest big brother in the world. Can you please forgive me?
William, yes, of course I forgive you. Please forgive me for saying I didn't want you to be my brother.
I forgive you, Sarah. I'm not going anywhere. Sis, you're stuck with me.
They're gonna be just fine.
I don't know how to thank you, Bibleman.
You don't need to thank me, Mrs. Woodson.